Champion City Podcast, where we tell real stories from grinders, hustlers, and everybody on the come up. If you're still in the trenches or you still trying to get that bag, this for you. This your blueprint, your motivation, your platform. Let's go. Yo, what up, everybody? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for your patience. I know we're supposed to start at 6, but life be lifing and shit. And I'm again solo right here again, trying to hold it down with the chat, setting up the camera and all that stuff. Cause we don't leave everything set up. We always kind of like come and go. But today, man, we got artists out of Sun Valley, California, man, right here. We got Tubbs, Get a Bag. Right?
You know what it is. Hey, shout out everybody from the Valley, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you don't help me though, if you don't help me set it on all that, you know what I'm saying? We outside with it. Hey, I appreciate y'all for having me too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
we
sure.
We was late coming over here, man. We was driving out here, man. You know how everything be going on the freeway and shit. That shit was packed, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta make it out though, you know?
And I think a lot of people are avoiding the 110 freeway, probably using you came from the 405 and shit?
Yeah, we came from we had to come through the 110.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we was on the 110. We was bumping a song right now. AFM Pace, we was on the 110, swerving and stuff. We made it though. Sun Valley babies and all that.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah. Well, thanks for making time and shit. I'm gonna try and do this little post right quick, guys. But excuse me, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, bro? Like,
well, I grew up in Sun Valley, so I grew up right there on Valley in San Fernando.
It's like the North Hollywood area.
Yeah, North Hollywood area.
Okay, yeah.
The San Fernando Valley, right there in Sun Valley. I grew up right there, man.
It's like the first city when you cross the
right there after Burbank,
Oh, okay,
right after Burbank, like right there, like before Pacoima, like after North Hollywood, like it's a little east side, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up right there, on that side. I went to Poly and all of that, Sun Valley,
Born and raised,
I was born and raised right there, man. My whole life, I moved around, of course, to different cities and stuff, but for my most part of my life, I grew up right there, But I did live in like Somar and stuff like that. I lived, you know what I'm saying, in North Hollywood too. I lived there for a little bit too. I lived in, so I grew up in 818, man. But most of my side, I grew up in Sun Valley right there, bro. I
Oh
went to like
man, that's a trip, man. A lot of like Hispanics, like I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but a lot of people I meet, even including myself, we moved around a lot, dude. You know,
yeah,
like
bro,
I
for
grew
real.
up in the Inglewood areas, but I was always like on this
Yeah,
side of Inglewood, that side of
yeah,
Inglewood, like and then
yeah,
Torrance, and then like everywhere, you know.
yeah. But that's how I
Yeah,
was too growing up, you know. But like I remember, look, like I say, like I would move a lot too. But like my grandma, I lived in my grandma's house. She lived right there. You know, she stayed right there. And then when after that we moved out, you know, I moved in another part of Sun Valley. Then after that I moved to another part. Then after that I went to like North Hollywood, you know. But and then
yeah.
I'll come back. I went to Armenta. Then I went to Fernangeles. So those are two different
Man,
locations of Sun Valley, but it's still like I
it
move around a lot. But
it's
it
like a
was
big city, Sun Valley
yeah,
and
so
stuff.
it's
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so I went to like different schools, bro, and I'll go to like other schools too. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to
Mhm.
poly, but then, but like yeah, but that's how it was. You know I stayed in Somar for a little bit too. Um, so shout out over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to San Fernando Valley. Shout out to 818, bro. I stayed in Pacoima a little bit too when I was really little. You know what I'm saying? And then I stayed in North Hollywood too. You know what I'm saying? In Burbank. You know all of that. So I'm just the 818 baby all around. You know?
All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
bro. That's how
And
it
then
is. You know?
that's a trick. Like growing up, dude, that's one of the things I hated the most of moving was moving schools.
Yeah, bro.
You know, because you have your friend
Yeah.
group, right? And then now, like, I remember
Yeah,
being like in kindergarten somewhere, second grade somewhere else, then third grade somewhere else, like that kind
yeah,
of, you know?
yeah, bro. That's how it was for me
Mm.
too. You know what I'm saying? So it'll suck, you know, or you'll get in trouble, you get kicked out. You know, you'll have to
Yeah,
go to another school, bro.
yeah,
But you'll
yeah,
have but it all worked out at the end of the day. You know,
yeah.
I mean,
It makes
you
you grow
know,
a little
it
bit
makes
more,
yeah,
like, thicker skin,
exactly,
right?
bro.
You
You know,
know?
you meet more people, you know, and everything, gang. So
Mm.
that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
One of the
Yeah,
things that I think it helped me in life was not to get attached to people.
yeah. You don't get attached to
Right,
nobody.
like
You
or like
can't. You
attached to a
can't.
place, like it's
Yeah.
trippy because like where I live at now, I probably lived there like 14, 15 years now, and I can move tomorrow and shit, you
Yeah,
get
you can
me?
move tomorrow,
Yeah,
bro. You
and my
can move
wife's
in.
more like attached to
Yeah,
places where she'll be like, oh, we got a lot of memories right here, this is where my
yeah.
kid did this, or man.
No.
And to me it's like, oh, I'm ready, I can move like anywhere and shit, do
Yeah, I
you get
can move
me?
anywhere. That's
Yeah,
how it
yeah,
is for
yeah.
me too, you know. So I just be everywhere, you know what I'm saying? I'm A1A baby.
That's what's
That's how
up.
it is, gang, you know.
Hey, so
Yeah.
at what age did you start doing music, bro?
So man, I started doing music after like high school, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I started doing that. You know what I'm saying? I've always been like doing music like my whole life type shit, like on the side and shit, like playing
Mm-hmm.
instruments or whatever. But like rapping and stuff, bro, that started after high school, you know.
All right.
During high school type shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? I lost one of the homies and then I made a song towards him. Then I made some other song after that, bro, and everybody was just fucking with it, you know, in the SoundCloud era, whatever, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So
So I
that's
did,
what you were
yeah.
downloading
So
music onto
yeah, I
SoundCloud and
did that, you
shit.
know. I did
Yeah,
a little performance during a little Halloween party or whatever, you know, and it was cool. After that, I mean, I just started doing music, bro. You know, when COVID hit and everything, bro, like there was nothing really going on, so I was just in the hood every day. We was
making
just
music and shit.
making, you know what I'm saying?
And
That
for
was
like
it.
your yeah,
Yeah, bro. So like the only thing you know you could do really, bro, is try and make a way out for yourself, you know,
yeah,
and that's about it, bro. So I saw music like, all right, fuck it, you know, let's go make some music, bro. We have something to do now, you know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
For real type shit, bro. You have something to do now. You
And
can go
we
to the studio with your homies, gang, you know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's cool, like you know, or
Even vibe out and
vibe
shit,
out,
bump
bro,
some
whatever, you
beats
know
or
what I'm
something
saying?
and
Even
shit,
if
right? Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
likes to hear it, sometimes I like to hear my own shit, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like
And
fuck it.
and you're young, dude. Like, how old are you? If you don't mind me
Yeah, well,
asking.
I'm 22, man.
22.
I'm
All
about
right,
to be
yeah, yeah.
23.
All
You
right,
know,
nice, nice. This year and
yeah,
shit.
this year,
Oh,
bro,
that's
in a
what's up,
couple
dude.
days, you know. So
Yeah,
I'm about
yeah.
to be 23, bro. So,
And then so
you know,
like when
just
you started doing music, so it's not too long ago in high school, right? But
nah.
so like before that, were you like just messing around with like flowing, like on
I've always
beats
done
or?
that. Yeah, I've always done that too. And I played like some instruments, you know, throughout my life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's
What kind
about
of
that, you
instruments
know.
and shit?
So like I could play like guitar or something like
Like
that.
actually
Yeah.
make music with it and shit?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh, that's
I
dope.
could
Yeah,
play
yeah,
some
yeah.
music with that shit too. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Play the drums or something. You know, but that was when I was young, bro. I was a
Yeah.
little kid doing that. You
I
know.
used to try and play the guitar, but I sucked and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
mean, I could, you know, that's smooth. I'm not professional or
But you
whatever, you
can
know,
make
but
some tunes and
I'll do
shit.
some, you
Oh,
know.
that's dope and
Yeah,
shit,
I'll
dude.
sing you a lullaby.
Yeah.
You know
Sing your kisses sleep one day,
what I'm
dude.
saying?
Yeah. You
That's,
got
you
any
know,
kids and
yeah.
shit or?
Nah, I don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
none,
yeah.
thankfully, bro.
Oh,
But
that's good, man.
man,
Yeah, yeah.
it's in the
You're
plans.
still young, bro. You know, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
yeah. I be
And
trying
then
to be
so
hype
like
about
when you
that.
made the song for your friend that passed away and shit, bro, like people obviously were digging that, right?
Yeah,
Like people were
I mean, it
fucking with
was
the
like one of
song.
my first songs, bro, and it was just, it was cool. I made it on BandLab, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I mean, I was on YouTube. I found some beat. I was just like, fuck it, put it on. Boom, I was just fucking around with it,
Mhm.
and then I was just like, I just did something real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
I put it together. I dropped it, you know, And then after that, I was like, man, what should I do, man? All right, I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna try because people told me that it was cool. Now I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
yeah.
on it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
At
dope.
first, I didn't even care. I just put a
You
beat,
just put it. You were
and then
like
I
on
put
your
my
feelings
emotion
and
into it.
stuff,
You know
right?
what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
exactly.
was in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
feelings. You know,
Yeah.
I just like fuck it. I'm gonna just do this, bro. I feel
Hmm.
like this. You know?
And that music tends to have more of an impact, right? Like
Yeah,
when you're
bro.
really like
That
feeling
yeah. So
something and shit, right?
that's
Yeah.
how that happened. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So then after that, there was like, bro, you should actually try to write something, bro.
Oh
You know?
shit.
And then I was like, yeah, you're right, huh? All right, then. So I'm gonna write something, gang. So I started writing some stuff, and
Hmm.
that's when I made that other song on SoundCloud or whatever, you know.
Oh, that's what's up.
Um, and then yeah,
And
brother,
it's cool because you had a lot of equipment already, like BandLab, for
yeah,
example,
band that.
right?
That's your phone, bro. You could
Like
do that, you know, all the time.
you just put a beat. So
Yeah,
BandLab allows you, because I've heard a lot of people use it.
yeah,
I've never seen it myself, but it allows you to connect the beat and
and your
your
voice,
voice in one
yeah,
time,
and
right?
one through
Like
some
record one
headphones,
file
yeah,
through
through some
headphones. Oh,
headphones, yeah. A
okay.
lot of the young, like
Uh,
the homies or the young people, they be doing that. They be doing that shit on
yeah,
BandLab,
yeah,
you know
and
that.
throwing it on SoundCloud
Yeah,
and
that
shit,
shit
right?
sound pretty smooth. If
Uh,
they know how to fuck with it, you know they younger, bro. So
mm-hmm.
they be on their phones. They be fucking with that shit, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh, like you can add like auto tune
Yeah,
to
you
it
could
and
do
all that
all of
on
that.
there.
If you know how
Oh
to do
shit.
it, bro, you could do it.
Oh
If you know
shit.
how
That's
to do
dope.
it, yeah,
Yeah,
you could
yeah,
do
yeah.
it for sure.
So you gotta have a little bit of a skill or like care enough
Yeah,
to
you have
like
to
learn
carry
something,
enough
right?
to
Yeah.
do it, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
make yourself sound a little better, you know.
Yeah, that explains why there's a lot of music out right now, bro. Like, like a lot of artists, like what are like some like things that separate you think on your music, dude?
What separates me is just like who I
Because there's a
am.
lot of people your age doing music,
Yeah,
right?
of
You
course
know?
there is, bro,
Yeah.
and everybody's doing their thing, bro. I'm not,
Yeah.
you know, but like, bro, I have my own story to tell. That's the thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know. The area that we come from, you know, um,
All right.
everything, bro. Like how I grew up, to how everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I just have a different a story to tell, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The way I tell it, my own style. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I be gassing up too. So
You like
I
to
mean,
blow through the
I'm not,
beat
you know
and
what I'm
shit,
saying?
kind
Yeah,
of?
I'm not playing or nothing, bro. I support everybody, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah. Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But I know that I be gassing up. I be doing my shit when I got to. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah.
I got a story to tell. It's not like it's not no fucking. It's not like all lies and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
This is
yeah,
really the
for
life
sure.
that I grew up living, gang. We
Yeah,
really
yeah,
from
for
the
sure.
slums. We really
Yeah.
from this side. We really grew up on this side. You know what I'm saying? We really everything, gang. So like that's just it, bro. You know, I just like making music, bro. And
Oh, that's what's up,
you know
dude.
what I'm saying?
And then
Just tell
like,
your story, bro. That's all. You know, you
yeah,
just
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
tell your story, bro, in your own unique way.
No,
If
that
you're
for
telling your
sure.
story in your own unique way, bro, you're doing it for yourself. You're trying to get something out of it that's good, bro. Man, just keep going, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, no, that makes
I'm
sense
gonna
and
just
shit.
keep going. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And just fuck it, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and then
saying?
no, it's a trip because I feel like a lot of young homies right now that are doing music, they trend a little bit faster
Yeah,
too,
bro.
bro.
They
Right? They
do.
they they trend
They be
like for
doing that.
example, I saw that your account was deleted at 15K. You got
Yeah,
up to
that shit got.
15K
I
followers
stopped
and
making music for 2 whole years. I didn't
you
even
stopped
make
making
music,
music
bro. I
and
didn't even
shit.
drop nothing,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I didn't drop
And this is
shit.
the last couple years
Yeah,
or
in the last two, bro, I barely came back making music like a year and 4 months, 2 months ago. Like I barely made this Instagram
mm-hmm.
literally like a year and 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
So I barely got back, and then I made that song with Street Active. The homie, shout out to homie Street Active. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Yeah, I did a song with him. You know what I'm saying? And that shit started. Well, we did our thing. That
Yeah,
shit not
yeah.
the one. After that, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do some other thing. The homie DJ Flip, I had a song with him. You know,
Yeah.
so I just hopped on that shit. I dropped that shit. Boom, he showed me love. He reposted it too. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
dope, dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
shout out to homie DJ Flip too. He be showing love. You know what I'm
Yeah, a
saying?
couple
So
people are doing
yeah.
things with DJ Flip right now
Yeah, bro.
too, right?
He
You
got
know?
his own
Yeah.
shit popping right there
Yeah.
too. I just got a song with Tommy Guns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw you guys
Yeah,
took a picture
yeah.
together and
I
stuff,
got
so
a
you guys
song
were
with him.
working and
Yeah,
stuff.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout
That's
out
already
him, bro. Shout
released
out
too and
Gravity.
stuff?
Nah, it's not
No?
even
Oh,
released yet.
okay.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I just did some other shit. I got some shit in the vault. You know, so I just been. I got a song out with 24 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I got a song out already with him. You know what I'm saying? So I just been doing my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to just keep it going, keep the momentum going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be doing everything independently, bro. So it's all off the muscle. And then the
Yeah.
homie Gervin, shout out to homie Gervin. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, whatever he can do to help me out or whatever, you know, he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's smooth
He's
too.
the
You
one
know?
that plugged us in,
Yeah,
actually. He
bro.
came here when I interviewed
Yeah.
Demon.
So it's
You don't mind
good.
doing me a favor and opening the door, bro? I'm sorry. There's somebody just text me outside. My bad, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, he came out here with Demon and Tommy Guns, I guess, when I interviewed Demon and shit. And he was like, yeah, I got this artist. He hit me up a
Yeah.
couple days later and he goes, hey,
Yeah.
I got my artist. I manage
Yeah.
him and shit, you know?
Shout out him.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah. And
yeah.
I was like,
That's
oh,
my
yeah, for
boy.
sure, bro. You know, whatever I can do,
Yeah,
you know,
he
to
helped
help.
me
That's
out.
what
Yeah.
I try and help out too,
Yeah,
bro, you know?
exactly, bro. So I
Especially
appreciate
like
all that.
helping the
Yeah, I
the
appreciate all
homies
that.
trying to come up and shit, bro, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
That and then so going back to when you first started making music, dude, like so your inspiration was your homie, obviously, right? And then
It
after
was everything. It was a homie that I think hit center core. my environment, just seeking an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like just trying to do something better for yourself, bro. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Like even now, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to do something better, but like music was just a way to express myself at the point
Sure.
at that time. You know,
Mhm.
like when your whole like like fuck, I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes, bro, that's just your only outlet is to fucking vent. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So that was my ventilation. That's my
Mhm. When you feel
ventilation.
like everything's
When you
crushing
feel
you
like
and shit,
everything's
right? Yeah,
crushing down,
yeah.
you're like, fuck it, I need to go. All right, I'm gonna pop my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, fuck it. You know,
Especially
all right,
being young too, right?
yeah.
Like it must be hard, dude, you
Yeah,
know?
bro.
Yeah,
So you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? You just be like, all right, fuck it, we in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? We in there,
Mm.
bro. So I had started making music for 2 years and shit, and then you know what I'm saying? I was just I was on bullshit, you know,
So when you made this first song, like how old were you and shit?
like 17.
17?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's young, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
like 17.
And then you kept going for a few years and
No,
then
I kept going for like a year, and then I made a song Bozo. After that, I got you know that I got like a little management team that put some you know what I'm saying, they put some together for me. They gave me some studio time, gave me some promotion
yeah,
and all of
yeah.
that. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
And then I was working with them and shit. Um, and it didn't last too long. You know what I'm saying? I did my shit with them, whatever. It was cool. You know,
Yeah,
shout
yeah.
out to them. And what's it called? After that, yeah, bro, I just stopped making music. Then I just barely came back to it. I was like, fuck it, bro. I just gotta turn this shit up one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's cuz it's expensive too, right? Like
Yeah, bro.
making
Yeah,
music, shooting
you
music
got all of that, bro.
videos
That
and
shit
shit,
costs
dude, you
money,
know?
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
gotta be putting a lot of money into that shit, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Like how
And
many tracks would you say you released thus far and shit, dude?
this far, I have 2, 3 albums out. You know what I'm saying? And then right
Mhm.
now, I have like 6 songs out. I've dropped I dropped a song with the homie G McDonald. Shout out to Lil Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And then what's it called? I did like song with DJ Flip. I did another one with the homie two with Street Active. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I got a good like 6, 7 songs. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
all right. Yeah,
Then
yeah.
right now
Dope, dope.
I got some more shit coming. You know what I'm saying? I got that shit with what's it called? The homie Cypress coming out soon. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I got that shit with Tommy Guns coming out soon. I got some other shit in the vault. You know, so it's like, fuck, bro, I got a good amount done. You
You're
know what I'm
like grind
saying?
on grind mode and shit
Yeah,
right now after coming back.
type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
And why did your account get deleted, dude? Like
My account got deleted, bro, cause
I've been hearing a lot. That happens
bullshit,
to a
bro.
lot of young cats,
Bullshit,
dude. You
bro.
know.
Bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Like I always see a post and it says account deleted. Follow this my new one and shit. You know.
Yeah, just
And a lot
bullshit,
of these
gang.
accounts they be having 6K, 7K,
Yeah, I had
15K. You
15,000.
know.
I had shout out full community, bro. I had hit like 3,000, 4,000 likes on their posts, bro.
Oh
I
sure.
was running it up with them,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Bro, I went what Bozo. I posted it on full community. That just got like 11,000 views off the back.
Oh
You know what I'm
man.
saying? And then I dropped Block Babies with full community. RP to homie Slabs. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
After that, bro, what that shit hit like 27K with full community right there too. So that
Mhm.
shit, what that shit. I was doing my thing with that account, bro.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
real.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really was. But it's good, you know what I'm saying? You always you always gotta get it back or something. That's
Yeah,
just how
yeah.
life is, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's always been like
They
that,
do
bro. It's
usually
not.
delete a lot of accounts because people post things with guns or drugs and stuff, right? Like marijuana. That's what I've
Uh,
noticed and shit. Like a lot of fools be posting like,
uh,
and I don't mean fools like fools, but I
yeah.
mean like cats and shit.
Uh,
And I notice accounts get like deleted. Like those are the
uh,
accounts that tend to get deleted and shit that I notice and shit. But sometimes you could be posting some racist stuff, like not
nah,
like not
I
sound
feel like it
racist, but
was
like
more like
messing around,
nah,
you
bro.
know?
I feel like yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I feel like they was just flagging my account too much, reporting it and shit.
Oh,
And
people like haters and shit.
yeah, bro, like all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And then I lost my password too, bro. So like
Oh, that sucks,
that's
dude.
what
Yeah.
happened too. But that's probably what happens too if you post your weed and stuff, bro. That shit gets deleted too, gang. But
Yeah, like when you do
don't
it too
post
much,
weed,
like
yeah.
if you're
Don't post
slinging and
weed,
shit.
nothing like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or even if it's yourself, bro, your own smoking, man, you don't gotta be slanging nothing. If you're smoking that shit, you're posting that shit, bro. That shit's gonna get deleted, bro.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I'm saying?
happened a lot to us on TikTok, dude. We were
Yeah.
trying to stream on TikTok and YouTube on live, and then we got like 2 or 3 some infractions or strikes, whatever
Mm.
they call them, and like one more, and they're gonna deactivate our
They're
account.
gonna
But
deactivate
it's
that
not
shit.
even people blazing or anything. You
Mm.
just sometimes talk about blazing,
Probably
and
even
then they
that.
shut it down and shit, dude. You know, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, that sucks, man. You know,
Yeah, that
like
should be
for sure.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, and I think they're a little TikTok's probably like the strictest too
TikTok is
and
the
shit.
most
You know?
strictest shit. That's why I
Yeah.
don't have TikTok, man.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I don't have that
Where do
shit,
you
man.
focus your energy on mostly? Instagram?
On YouTube,
You
Instagram,
some
bro. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Cause I mean, that's about it. Your reels, you know what I'm saying? Try and make some shit pop off right there on YouTube or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like, you know, and that's about it. But other than that, I mean, TikTok's cool, bro. If you want to promote your stuff too, a lot of people been actually telling me to get on TikTok, bro. And I've been thinking about that shit, but I don't know, like you said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's iffy with that, you know, and just to make maybe just to promote my music because a lot of people go viral on TikTok. They be
They
getting
do.
paid out for that shit too.
They do,
You know what I'm
dude.
saying?
Yeah.
That's smooth, but
And
like,
then like we focus a lot on YouTube, but we try to focus on all three platforms
yeah,
to grow them at the
yeah,
same time and
but
shit.
yeah, but also like, look, if you have all this traction on YouTube, bro, you know, if your Instagram gets deleted, you drop a song, you still gonna get some traction. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
no matter if you promote it through other places, you know,
Yeah.
you get still gonna get some traction if your YouTube's bumping. Even
Yeah.
no matter
Yeah.
how many times they delete that shit, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
you could keep you make another
As long as you have
Instagram.
one platform to build off and shit,
You
right?
just gotta have something stable. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Something to go off of, and that's what I've learned. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I've learned. As long as you got something, bro, to build back up off of, they gonna hate, bro, all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And I mean, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck all that, but
Not
still,
going
bro,
with
yeah, still, bro, fuck,
yeah,
you
it
know?
sucks to have to start from scratch. I would think. I think
Yeah.
that honestly, you know how long it takes like to build something up because you've done it, right? It's a lot of effort, a lot of work, dude, a lot of time that goes into it. So for
Yeah.
somebody to shut it down and starting from
Yeah,
scratch,
yeah. Shout
it's
out
like,
being these
man, you know,
artists. Oh,
yeah, yeah.
on
And you're
top of
still
it.
young, dude. You know, like
Yeah.
us, I'm a little older, so I'm kind of like, man, if I get deleted, I probably just give up and shit. Nah, I'm
Yeah.
bullshitting.
Nah,
We,
don't say all that.
I'm
My boy.
bullshitting. We don't give
Yeah,
up,
nah, we
dude.
don't
You
give
know.
up, gang. Yeah,
Nah,
nah.
but we definitely try and build all
Yeah,
three
you trying to
platforms
build, you know what I'm saying?
to
Just
have
build that
three
shit.
stable platforms
Yeah, bro, that's
to be able to
good.
provide. You know. Yeah, yeah,
That's
for
all you
sure.
need, brother.
But so growing up, dude, like, what are some of the artists that inspired you to do some music and shit, dude?
Man, growing up, I listened to Kodak.
Kodak
Kodak
Black, yeah.
hard, yeah. We have like the same birthdays too.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah,
Yeah,
Kodak
yeah.
hard and what's it called? Going for like Shoreline Mafia, um, man, Shoreline Mafia, Kodak Draco, what, like what, Ralphie. I listen to Ralphie a lot too. You know, now like some other like I be listening to like Bravo too. You know what I'm saying? So like
Oh,
something
okay.
like that, the
Yeah.
West Coast
That's
scene. You
Bravo, the
know,
bag chaser and
yeah,
shit. Yeah.
Bravo. You know, he
Or
hard. I be listening to them. You know,
yeah.
so that was basically what I was. You know. Yeah,
Okay.
you know, like
Yeah.
YG stuff like that. You know what I'm
So
saying? Like
like Tupac and shit.
Tupac. Yeah, I
Yeah.
listen to some Tupac too.
Some
You know what I'm
Dr.
saying? A
Dre,
little
like
bit.
yeah, yeah.
Dr. J a little bit. You know what
You
I'm saying? A
consider
little
those
bit.
like classics and
Those are
shit?
like older music
Yeah.
classics, yeah, type shit. You know what I'm saying? I watch the movies. I fuck with them too, and I be
Mm-hmm.
bumping it sometimes too. You know, I
Yeah,
know the
yeah, yeah.
songs and all of that. You know, but
Yeah.
like for me to just like when I remember me thugging it, you know, like I'm going to score something. I was listening to Drake or some Kodak. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
okay. Yeah. I
and
remember
some
Kodak.
smoke
He
some
was he
broccoli
had his
or you know
time
what
with the
I'm saying?
radio and
Yeah, you know
shit
what I'm
too.
saying? Yeah,
I
like
like
so
this song,
yeah.
I can't even roll in
There we
peace.
go, you know what I'm
Right?
saying?
Like
Yeah, you
this
sound
bitch
like
is
that,
all on me,
yeah,
you know?
all that,
Like
you
to
know what
me
I'm
that
saying?
one
Or
is dope,
no
dude. Yeah, yeah.
fucking, yeah, so that one, you know, so that's
There's a new artist coming out of
yeah, B Rock, rest in peace, you
Banning,
know.
dude. Banning. You know how they had Money Sign Sway? He
Oh,
sounded like him.
Shout out Sway, I was
Yeah.
listening to
I had
Sway
never
too,
heard of
man.
Sway until
Yeah.
that thing happened to
We
him.
was just listening to him on
Yeah.
the way over here.
Yeah.
Palado, huh?
And I was like, oh, that fool's dope and shit, bro. You know, because it's so hard to find music
Yeah.
right now, dude. Like, you know, like everybody has, I have a playlist.
Yeah.
And when I plug my car in, that's my playlist that's
That's your
bumping and
playlist,
shit,
yeah, that
right?
shit.
You know?
Oh.
So every now and then somebody will be like, hey, have you heard of this rapper? And I'm like, no, I haven't. So I look them up and I'll be like, I'll find a song that I like and shit, you know? Because it's very hard to find a rapper, like to me, where I like all the songs. Right? There's just some songs that I just be like, oh, this was dope. You
No,
get
but
me?
Sway hard though.
Yeah, yeah.
Sway hard.
He is dope. Yeah, yeah.
But I was listening to Sway when they was on SoundCloud.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah, bro, Sway. Man, he was hard.
Yeah, yeah. And right now they got another rapper coming out from Banning, dude. He's some young cat too. He sounds like Money Sign Suede. I think they call it Baby Smiley and shit.
Oh, baby,
Yeah,
Smiley.
yeah. He raps with Parkside Demon and shit. I think like Frenzy Management manages him and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a voice just like him. He's dope. He had a nice flow and shit, dude. You know, definitely. He has his own sound, obviously, but that voice, you're gonna hear him and you're gonna be like, oh shit, you know. And I know they're going on grind more right now and shit, dude. You know. Yeah, for sure.
Bro, they gotta,
Yeah,
that's all
yeah.
you gotta do, bro. Keep, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And
Anybody can get, bro. You can get to it, bro. I'm trying to get to it, bro. I'm not.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
artist, bro. I'm still thugging it out, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? We out here still thugging the gang, so.
Yeah, yeah. And then how do you like come up with your name, like Tubbs get? And that's another thing. Before you say that, I noticed a lot of young artists. Like back then, it was like Capone, Lil Rock, like simple names and shit,
man,
right?
I started
You know?
at GetSaBag wave.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me. I started all that in the back, bro.
Yeah.
You're talking about man, I started all that, bro. Stop playing. I've been making music, bro, for like since like high school, bro. So
All right.
I remember I was losing Instagrams back to back to back to back to back, losing Snapchats back to back to back to back, bro. I've always been Tubbs gets back. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Since high school.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah, yeah,
in high
yeah.
school, I was Tubbs. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But after that,
And
bro,
that's Tubbs, like not Chubs, right?
nah,
But like
Tubbs,
Tubbs, like
Tubbs,
like
Tubbs.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
No, I know,
Tubbs.
I know, I get that, but it
Yeah, but a
wasn't
lot
like
of people
somebody
do. Yeah,
changing it up.
no,
Like
yeah, a
you
lot of
weren't
people.
changing Chubs to
Nah,
Tubbs or
nah, it's
something.
because I played football, so I'll
Mm-hmm.
run people over.
Oh, okay.
So my coach was
Yeah,
like, call
yeah,
him Tubbs. He's
yeah.
like a tub. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
okay, so that's what I figured. I
Yeah,
was like, it'd be. I
yeah.
was thinking
I
in
was,
my
I
head,
was like,
I got a
yeah.
feeling it comes from a tub, but maybe I was like, it's too simple, right, for me
No,
to like know
no,
the
that's
answer.
fuck.
So that's where it comes from,
I was
because
just
of
a big
football though
boy.
and
I was
shit.
just a big boy
Yeah,
running people
yeah,
over,
yeah.
bro. They was like, call him Tubbs, bro.
Oh, all right, yeah, yeah.
And that's how I got that. But after like high school and shit, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to get some bag because I've been making money. But I had to making money since I was a kid, bro.
Oh, all right.
Working. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Whatever I was doing, working. People say they know me from working McDonald's and stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? When
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like 15, 16, you know what I'm
At
saying?
McDonald's, you said and
Yeah,
shit?
bro,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of that. Well,
Yeah,
people know me, bro.
my
And
first.
they would follow me on Instagram. They probably still do.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
My
you gotta
first
get
job
it
was Burger
somehow,
King
bro.
and shit, bro.
You know what I'm
You
saying? You
know,
gotta get
so
it somehow. Stop
yeah,
playing.
yeah, yeah.
I was like 15 years old, pulling up in a little whip that I bought off McDonald's.
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, fuck it, bro. It's cool.
It be like that,
It be
no?
like that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Better than taking the bus. I'll go work this, bro. After school, fuck it. Come over here, get this money, bro. I got into a little fuck it, bro. It was smooth, bro. You know what I'm saying? It did what it had to do for the time, you know.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
I ain't gonna hate on it. You know me. But I've been getting money though, even since then, bro. So it's all good, you know. I was still doing my thing, you know, man. Whatever, bro. Making music, you know what I'm saying? All that, bro. So
Oh yeah, that's what's up, dude. That's dope. I think so. Tubbs get it back. So you added a get it back because gets a back, right? Gets
yeah,
a back.
get some
So you
bag,
just
yeah.
put it
I
together,
just put it together
and
because I
then
was like Tubbs, and then there was like at first in
so
high
the.
school it was like, oh, put Tubbs dollar sign. I was like Tubbs dollar sign. They're
Mhm,
like, yeah, like Tubbs dollar sign, like Ty dollar sign.
mhm.
I was like, what Ty dollar sign? I was like, put get a bag,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know. I get a bag, so that's
Oh, all right.
that's just how I
Yeah,
just saw it.
yeah,
Like you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I just saw it like that, bro.
And I notice a lot of like young artists these days they have names like that though.
Yeah,
Like it's
it's innovation that
yeah, yeah,
excites.
yeah. Like Young Duck six to
Yeah,
six. They either add their area code on it,
yeah, something
or
like
Bag
that. Yeah, you
Chaser, or
know,
Chili Chasing, or
all of that.
you get me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do.
yeah.
They do.
And I think it just makes it more interesting too, right?
Yeah,
At
just
first, I
like
used to think, oh, it has to be with Instagram, like maybe
no,
that the Tubbs is
that's your
taken,
own
so his
person,
Tubbs
bro.
gets it
That's
back.
your
Yeah,
own
yeah,
person. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's your own person.
I'm from a
Like
different era, I guess,
yeah,
bro. You get me? Like I said, it was like one name, like
yeah,
your name was um Smerf or Young Dopey or
yeah,
like you get me like
yeah,
simple and shit, dude, you know? But now
yeah,
I'd be like, oh, Tubbs gets it back. And I'd be like, damn, I gotta spell it out and
yeah,
shit, dude. You get me?
yeah. That shit's all good.
Sometimes, and you're not the only one, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
and then I'd be
that's
like, oh,
funny,
I don't
bro.
want to mess it up, bro. Like, you get me?
No,
Like, put
yeah,
a
that's
little
how
letter in
man.
there and
Man,
shit,
people be messing my name up, bro. It's all good. I ain't tripping, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Once my name's on a banner, they're not gonna mess that shit up.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
for
saying? They're
real,
not
huh?
gonna mess that shit up. I promise you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even right now or whatever, they might fuck it up or whatever, but
Yeah, for real.
I'll tell them
And,
to take that shit off. Put another one. You
oh,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Fuck, I'll take it off and put it again.
And what's some of your
Straight up.
ambitions in the music, bro? Like, how do you measure success in your music and shit? Like on streams and shit, or like how
Well,
you
you
get
just
paid off of it, or
I'm not rich off of me. I don't make no money off of music like that, bro.
mm-hmm.
Make some money off of DistroKid and shit, bro. But
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
don't
you
even
are
get paid
using
on YouTube.
DistroKid
Yeah, I
and
don't even
shit.
get paid on YouTube yet,
It's not
bro.
monetized yet and
Nah,
shit.
bro,
Yeah,
none of
yeah,
that,
yeah.
bro. So I mean, nah, bro, I haven't
But you
touched no
know
bag off of
about how
rap.
to do that, and
Yeah, I
you're
know how to do
focused
it. I'm
on getting
focused on.
everything
Yeah, I'm
monetized. Oh,
trying
that's
to
dope, bro.
focus on it, but
Yeah, yeah.
right now I'm not doing none of that, bro. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Yeah, yeah. They make it harder and harder, bro. And like I said, the other thing is more competitive.
yeah,
Also, right? I mean, like once you don't release something like content, you start falling off algorithms and shit, and then people don't find you. So
yeah,
it's dope to grow like a following, right? That you can have that's your following and shit, dude. And they'll
bro.
follow you like to the core and shit, dude. And shout out to everybody on the chat, man. Make sure you guys go and smash that like button. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I see Mars Queen Marlene on here. What up? Trophy,
No,
what up? Reckless, everybody on here. Low Mafia with his Lucky Charms, he said.
who is that?
Immunity chat. Just people
Oh
on
yeah,
the chat.
they're just on the
You can see
chat.
it right
That's
there and
dope.
shit. Yeah, yeah. I keep it right here on my phone too, just in
Oh
case they
yeah.
ask questions and shit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so success, like you just put music out
Yeah,
and
just
hope
putting
people like
music
it at
out,
the
bro.
moment right
Yeah,
now. You're
bro.
not like
Shit.
tracking the success part of it
Nah,
and all
bro. I'm
that
just
yet,
doing
you
it
know?
because I like doing it type shit, bro.
Yeah.
What? I mean, fuck, bro. I mean,
What do you use
and
as
someday will come. You know what I'm saying?
like a deal? Like that's kind
Yeah,
of like your
someday. You know
ambition
what
is
I'm
to try and
saying?
get a
Yeah,
deal with the
someday,
record
someday
label and
that'll
shit.
come, bro. But
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
bro. I mean, I make some music off of that shit on this, like I said, bro.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's not like
that's you have to
it's not like
fucking
I'm gonna go
have a
buy a
large
house with the.
catalog and
Yeah,
shit,
bro.
right?
It's
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
nah, bro.
But it'll come through the bigger the catalog gets,
Yeah,
right? The more pennies it stacks
yeah,
up, bro,
shit.
and the streams and the following,
Exactly.
all that plays a hand in hand, dude. You know,
So, bro,
um, I think as long as you stay to your true to yourself, right? You know,
you
where
gotta
you can maintain that and
you gotta
shit, dude. You
just
know.
yeah, bro. Just stay true to yourself. Keep going, bro. Like the money, like people always say, bro. The money come in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like that's just you gotta you gotta like something, bro.
yeah, for sure,
Like
dude.
I think people like my story. They obviously listen to my music or something, bro. So I
Yeah,
just do it for like you know what I'm saying, like for that reason type shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
So for the people who fuck with me, who fuck with my story, who relate to that shit.
yeah.
You know?
That's what's up, dude. No, that's what's up. The trophy, man. Appreciate you sending that 4.99, man. Look at that. He's supporting the cause right here and
Yeah,
shit, dude. Helping keep the lights on and shit, man. You
yeah.
know. Oh, it's my wife right here, Patty and shit, dude. You
I
know. Yeah,
doing
yeah, yeah. She supervises me. Yeah. And make
it.
sure I don't get out of hand and shit.
For
Yeah. He like who I'm sitting next to and
I'm like, damn, what you?
shit. Nah. Nah, she come and support. You know, usually she manages the chat for me and all that, but I didn't know she was gonna come today, so I just kind of brought
Yeah,
everything
you just brought
together
it
and shit.
together.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody on here know about my girl, dude. She be supporting me, helping me out wherever she
That's
can
dope,
and
bro.
shit,
That's
bro. You
dope,
know?
man. That's
Yeah,
smooth.
yeah, yeah. She
Yeah.
supports the chat more than me and shit, dude. I
Oh,
suck at this shit,
shit.
dude. I'm over here trying to talk and do this and
All
shit.
that.
It gets kind of like a little bit. But yeah, going back to the people you work with music with, dude. Like, so DJ Flip, I've heard his name a lot, dude. And I don't mean to insult or anything. I'm ignorant to a lot of shit, bro.
No,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
bro.
ignorant to a lot of shit. Like, you could say I live under a rock, bro. You get me? Like, me, I grew up on the streets. I got my career and shit, and I kind of gave back to the community, trying to do what I can
Yeah.
do and shit, bro. You get me? And I like investing in music and shit. I
That's
love music just because
exactly.
I
So you
love
know what I'm
bumping and
saying?
shit, bro. You
Yeah.
get me? Like sometimes the hardest track I'll be bumping, I'll play it over and over,
Over and over
and
at the
nobody
same
likes it.
time.
You get me?
But I
But
fuck
I'll
with
be
it.
like, I fucks
You know
with
what
it
I'm
and
saying?
shit, dude. You know? I'll be like,
Oh,
I
damn.
fucks with it and shit, dude. You know? And I bump
Yeah.
it. You know, it's on my playlist and shit. You know? Um, and I'm a bass driven person too, dude. So I
Yeah.
can listen to instrumentals all day and
Oh,
shit, dude. You get me? Like
yeah.
sometimes my girl, I'm telling her, she thinks I'm crazy because I'm listening to instrumentals to buy beat packs, and I'm just going through them like over
Like,
and over,
bro.
kind of like, oh, I like this beat. Oh, this beat's dope and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. But like for you, like DJ Flip, I heard his name a few times, bro. Like a lot of young artists are working with him and shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not
he
the
got some
DJ
shit
Flip
popping right there.
from Houston, right?
Nah,
You
bro.
know who I'm
DJ.
talking about, right?
Nah, I don't know who you're talking
DJ
about.
Flip, Game Over. Yeah. He's an older rapper, you know? But he's
Nah.
really popping too and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, yeah.
No, I don't know who that is
Oh,
yet.
okay. Yeah,
But
yeah.
but what I do like is DJ Flip. That he worked with like Shoreline Mafia, bro. Like
Yeah?
Draco, yeah, bro. That's where I learned. Like that's where I met him from. Like where I seen him. You know,
Mm-hmm.
DJ Flip. People do DJ Flip, make the money flip.
Oh,
Then he did
really?
that song, you know, with Tommy Guns with Mike Check and shit. What's it called? Then he did that song with J.I. Bands. You know what I'm saying? I got a song with J.I. Bands too. Shout out,
Mm-hmm.
bro. You know what I'm saying? What's it called? Yeah, bro. So like that's how I heard him. You know, DJ Flip make the money flip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know the
yeah.
Ron, the Shoreline Mafia wave, all of that. You know.
I heard of Shoreline Mafia
Yeah,
recently because somebody was shooting me some beats, like their style beats, and I was
yeah,
like, "Oh, who are these?" And I looked them up and shit.
yeah.
They're dope.
So that's like the style that I
Mm-hmm.
kind of grew up on. You know what I'm saying? The kind of shit that I kind of like. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And
So how did you get in contact or work with them and shit, dude?
well, DJ Flip, I've known him. Well, I have him. I've reached out to him before in his team. I got some beats from them
Mm-hmm.
like maybe 3 years ago, bro.
Oh,
When I
all
was
right.
doing my thing, so I
Yeah,
had,
yeah,
when I had my Instagram popping and shit, I
yeah.
had reached out to them, bro. And then when I came back to this music shit, like I said, I was like, fuck, I need some beats. So the first person that I thought about was, oh damn, I still have these beats that I got
Yeah,
3 years ago. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I was like, all right, fuck it. So then I got those. And I was like, hey DJ Flip, I'm gonna drop these shits, bro.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
was like, send them to me. Send them to me. Heard them, whatever. Oh, they're hard. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I dropped that shit. You know.
Oh,
And
dope.
he shouted me out, bro. He showed love. He
Oh,
posted it.
that's
You know what I'm
dope
saying?
and
Yeah.
shit, dude. Yeah,
So he
yeah.
posted it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he showed love, bro. You know, and he popped out to the video that I did with Baby Runner too. Shout out Baby Runner. You know,
Mm-hmm.
from LA. You know, that's the boy right there. I did a song with him too. did a video. So when he popped out, what's it called? DJ Flip came, popped out too, and it was smooth, bro. I met him right there. The homies met him. Everybody was just right there kicking.
Oh, dope, dope, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that's cool when like homies that are popping or like people like DJ Flip, right? And they show love back, right? Like that's
Yeah, bro.
gotta
They
be
be
like,
showing love.
oh man, like
That was
supporting and
smooth.
shit,
That
dude. You
that
know?
was cool, cause yeah, bro. That like that was cool to me, cause I was like, oh, all right, for sure. Like I'm coming back. People showing love. Like
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
that's smooth. Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna rock with it. And he still be reaching out to me. Still be reaching out. We still be in contact and shit.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
popped out to the video I did right there with the homies. He met Donald from Newhall. Popped out to that
Oh,
too.
really? Oh,
Yeah, he
shit,
was
that's
out
dope.
there
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
So
yeah.
shout out them. You know what I'm
So
saying?
he
The
really
homies.
supporting you and
Yeah,
shit, dude.
he be showing love. He be
And,
showing love. The homie
and
be
he's
showing
out here
love.
from the LA area and shit.
Yeah, he's from LA. He's
Oh,
from LA,
dope,
from
dope.
LA
Yeah, yeah,
area,
yeah.
bro.
And then how is it working with Tommy Guns, bro? Like, how'd you get connected to that and shit?
So I got connected with him cause the homie Gervin, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the homie Gervin.
He's a videographer or like
Gervin,
Gerben?
he's like a PR manager,
Oh, okay.
a promoter. He's a promoter. He'll get you on shows or he got me on that show with Rock Bottom too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So shout out Rock Bottom for having me too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? She had me pop out too. That shit was smooth.
All
And
right.
then shout out Gervin for getting me on that too. So it's like that. He'll promote you, he'll manage you. You know what I'm saying? Like show you some love, bro. Like he's just a good homie type shit.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
boy
yeah.
too. We be kicking it too. So all of that. So he plugged me in with Tommy Guns, bro. We did that little song, and yeah, bro, that was cool. Did that, bro.
Oh,
Tommy
dope,
Guns, he's
dope, dope.
hard. He doing his thing. He be hopping in there, doing his thing.
Yeah, he's popping right
Yeah,
now
he's
and shit,
popping.
right? Him, the 16 letter boys, like
16 letter boys
that. I
are all
know three of
popping.
them and shit,
They
right?
are
And
popping.
they're trending and all that
Yeah.
shit, bro. Yeah, they
I
doing their
think he
thing.
just got
They
signed
on
to
grind mode
OTR
and
though.
shit, you know?
I think that, like Tommy, I think he just got signed with OTR though.
Oh,
Something like
really?
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so,
Oh
bro.
shit, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cause
Yeah, OTR be
crazy.
swooping up all
They be
the
swooping up
young artists
everybody.
before they blow up and
Yeah, bro.
shit.
I be
Yeah,
like, damn.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
they be
that's what's
swooping
up,
them
dude.
up.
Get that back, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
get that bag, baby. Gotta get that
yeah,
bag,
yeah.
bro.
Nah,
For
that's
real.
for real. Nah, and I think that's dope, dude. You know, he's doing his music thing and shit, dude. You know,
Yeah,
and a lot of like youngsters fuck with him and shit. Like
yeah,
I
he
think his
hard.
fan base is a lot of young people and
Yeah,
shit, dude. Right? You
yeah,
know?
he's young.
Yeah.
He's
Like
young.
your fan base, how do you see them, bro? Like on the older side or?
Same younger fool. I'm 20. I'm 22. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. Same age.
Because on YouTube, you can see the statistics. Like a lot of people that fuck with us are between 35 and 45 and shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
You get me? So there's a lot of
I
older
think I
fan
have
base
like.
and shit, you know?
I think the
I don't want to
season
say
around.
older because they my age and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
How old are you? I mean, well, you're not.
How
that
old do
old,
I
right?
look and shit?
Like 35.
Oh, that's what's up,
Yeah,
dude.
palabra.
Yeah, no, I'm 40 and
40,
shit, dude. I'm gonna be
35.
41 this year and shit. But I stayed at 16, bro. You know, that's how
Yeah.
my heart feel like I'm 16 years old and
Yeah,
shit,
that's
dude.
why
You
you're
get
like,
me?
yeah, you know what
I
I'm
carry,
saying?
I
You know
carry
what I'm
myself like
saying?
that, bro.
That's
You know?
good.
Um,
Yeah, so I think like for the most part, I think like the people that watch me are like that age, bro. Like 30, 29, 20s, you know?
all
Like
right,
around
yeah,
that
yeah,
age.
yeah.
Like I think it's like about that age frame, you know? I'm here trying to check it. Audience.
So it's Tubbs with two B's. That's our way it's best. She's
Yeah,
saying
oh look,
salute.
it's like 18 to 24, 35 to 44, and 25 to 34.
Which one is the highest and
the
shit?
highest one? 25 to 34,
All right,
and
yeah,
35 to 44.
yeah,
And then the 18 to 24 is pretty high too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's
pretty cool.
that's those statistics are
Yeah.
good to know because
Look,
like
this is
you
cool.
know who to market to and shit like that, bro.
So
You
I
get
guess
me?
like
Yeah.
that's smooth.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
for real.
cool, you know?
Yeah. And then because now you know how like when you if you create a brand for clothes, let's say,
Yeah.
you'll know what 18s to 24s like,
Yeah.
and then you can market towards
Yeah, you
that
can do all that. You
demographic
can
and
do all
shit,
that,
bro.
bro.
You know? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
always
it's like,
looking at statistics
you
and
look at
shit, dude. You
statistics,
know?
that's
Yeah,
smart.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good thing to know, bro. That's
Yeah.
you know, I be doing like I be looking at like the views and stuff
Mhm.
and like stuff like that, but for the most part, I just like people hear it. Sometimes when I look like when I be making music, like I know that people are listening to it when I pull up and people are like, "Oh, that's Tubbs," you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Oh, that's
like,
dope
they'll
and
be like,
shit.
"Hey, I fuck
Yeah,
with your
yeah,
song,"
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Or like sometimes people be asking me for a picture.
Oh,
All
that's
right, you know
dope
what I'm
and
saying?
shit,
For real,
huh?
like there be times where I'll be like walking or last time when I went to the fair, Like, a lot of people stop me and ask me for a picture. Like a
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
kids
yeah.
right there, you know, they'll ask me for a picture or
Even
something.
wearing your shiesty, people
Yeah, bro.
recognize you and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Oh,
real.
that's dope,
That's
dope.
just weird. That's
Because
just
the wearing the
crazy.
shiesty is kind of like your regular look, right?
Nah,
No?
I mean, I
Because
be
I seen
having
a
it all.
couple pictures where
Nah,
you
low
have
key,
it and
I
shit.
just didn't do my birthday's this Saturday, bro.
Oh, that's what's
So
up.
that's
Happy
why, you know
early
what I'm saying. So
birthday, dude. Yeah,
I
yeah,
just put on a shiesty on. I put this on a little fly fit and shit. So I'm
yeah.
pop out. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
know,
what's up. I'm
and
not
yeah.
laughing.
You
I'm not
know
laughing
what I'm
at you,
saying?
bro.
No,
I'm
they know
laughing
me,
because
dog.
like I feel you, dude. You
You
know,
feel what
like
I'm
yeah, I
saying?
feel you and shit, dude. You get me? I
Yeah,
mean, because a lot of the youngsters right now, bro. Like I have a 15-year-old son. He just
yeah,
turned 15 on Monday and shit, bro. You know. Shout
yeah,
out to my son Jimmy James, bro. You know. But the homie, if he look like he broke, dude.
yeah,
You get me? Like
yeah.
my son will come out the house
That's
with
how I be.
like some slippers
That's
and
how I be
shit.
coming
You
out,
get me?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
And he
Palala.
go to school with some. I guess baggy pants are coming
Yeah,
back right now.
yeah.
You know?
I be coming out with my little what
Yeah,
you call
yeah,
my little Nike sweats,
yeah,
some Pro
yeah,
Club. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Straight up,
yeah,
well, I be thugging it, bro. We
yeah, yeah. I
outside
feel
with
you.
it.
See?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My little J's or something. You know,
And
I be
and
outside with it.
when I drop them off at high school, I feel like all these kids,
Everybody looks
they
the
just look
same.
like they woke up out of bed, threw a shirt on, like they
Yeah,
slept with their pants, threw a shirt
Palala.
on, they slippers, and they in
Yeah,
like their hair is all messy. And I
yeah,
just be like, man, I remember when I used to go to school. I grew up poor as fuck, bro.
yeah,
But I try to look my best, no matter like
yeah.
with whatever I had,
Yeah,
dude. Like
me
I would
too.
clean my
Yeah,
shoes
me
and
too.
shit.
That's
You
why I
get
be
me? Yeah,
fly. You know, that's why I be fly
yeah,
now. I be
yeah,
putting it on and shit. You know what I'm saying? When
yeah,
I come
yeah,
out, but like when I'm outside, bro, like man, when I pop out, bro, I pop out.
yeah, yeah,
But if
yeah,
I'm outside, bro, thugging it, I'm thugging it.
yeah. That's
You
what's
know.
up.
But like when I pop out, ooh, I pop out. People be like, I be bleeding shit for real.
Yeah, yeah,
I grew up poor too, but
yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying. If I pop out somewhere, you know I'm come correct. You know
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
I
you
put on
right.
the
You got
shiesty
to
on
right.
today. I
Yeah,
put on the shiesty on today because I was like, man, fuck it. My birthday's this Saturday, so I'm gonna get my haircut on Friday. I was supposed to get it today.
yeah,
My
yeah,
barber flaked on my appointment.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw this on. Whatever, you know, look fly. It's a brand new shiesty.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As long as the clothes new is
Yeah,
good.
nah, it look
Fuck it,
fresh. It look
gang.
fresh, bro. You know, shit. You know, yeah.
Fuck it, gang. I'm
Eh,
outside with the homies at the West Factory.
yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out them.
Yeah,
Gangland.
appreciate that, man. Yeah,
All
yeah,
that.
dude. We just started our podcast like maybe I want to say like a little less than a year or a little over than a year ago, bro. You know,
Yeah.
and we just been on grind mode, bro. Like grind
Yeah.
mode. And I'm not gonna lie, we look at our statistics a lot, or statistics, yeah. And our demographic, like I told you, is 35 to 45, and the 18 and all that is
Yeah.
less. So I was like, damn, we need to get younger artists on it too. So
Yeah.
it works out for us,
It
bro.
works out,
There's a
bro.
lot
That's
of
what I'm
younger
saying.
artists. We're like, let's get them on and then like
Yeah.
build that
Get
demographic
them
up
on.
too
You know
and
what I'm
shit,
saying?
bro.
Build it up. You know what I'm saying?
We also noticed that our female demographics low. So when we invested in some music, we did some love songs.
Mhm.
And then they didn't do so good though. But our female
Yeah.
demographics growing up
It's
now and
growing
shit.
up.
So
You know
we
what I'm
see the
saying?
difference and the
Yeah.
changes
Yeah.
when we try to target something and
Yeah.
shit.
You gotta
And
target
again,
it.
I don't want nobody in the chat feeling like we targeting, but it's just as a business, when
Yeah.
we try and run a business, we're looking for growth opportunities and shit, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
So I'm always like, oh, we need to grow here because that's like things we're leaving on the table and shit, right?
Mhm.
Or we need to focus more on this, but we can't
Yeah.
lose our core audience, so we need to
Yeah.
still do
You
this
gotta
and shit.
focus
You get me?
this. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah. Type
Yeah, so
shit.
it's a trade. We try, dude, and we're not, I mean, we're businessmen now, but we learned everything from like,
Type shit.
like
Type
street
shit.
shit, dude. You get
Type
me? Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's how it is,
No, that's for sure.
bro. Yeah.
It's always best say, what the hell? What's TMI mean and shit? Oh, too much information. And shit. I think they're going on the chat. You see, I'm a little bit on
They
the
popping it. They
yeah,
popping
yeah,
it now.
yeah, yeah. But so
TMI. TMI.
as rappers, dude, like, or you consider yourself a rapper or a music artist or hip hop art, like how, or you
I feel
don't
like I'm an
believe in
artist.
labels and shit,
I feel like I'm an artist. Gang. I
just
just
an
do my
artist.
thing. Yeah.
Cause would you sing?
Um. Yeah. Fuck it.
You would try it and
I'll
shit.
try it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the best little baby or something, but I'll do something with it. People be actually telling me like you should do a song or something. But I mean, I just be rapping.
All right, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, bro, that's about it. I like all music, bro. Like if you put a beat on right now, I'll gas up on it.
Like you write spot, you write on the
I'll
spot and shit
freestyle
like
or
that.
something.
Or you
You
can
know? Yeah,
freestyle
I'll
and shit.
freestyle or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's cool. You know what
Oh,
I'm
that's
saying?
dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
And
So,
and like freestyling, is that something that you like to do though, or is that something
nah,
that?
it's just something I could do.
Oh, all
You
right.
know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
I don't really like to do it or something. But if they put me on like, or they put a beat on and I'm fucking with it, or I'll freestyle to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Me, I like gathering my thoughts.
They come out
You know?
better, right? Like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
like
yeah.
gathering my thoughts. I like to take my time and sit there and write something and actually put my, you know. But sometimes when you're in the studio, you can't really do all that, you know. So sometimes like they put a beat on it. Oh, hop on this. You're like, all right, start freestyling. You know, like all right, well, you write it down, you know, or you'll punch in, you know, or
Yeah,
you'll
yeah,
come, you
yeah.
know. That's how you go. But if I'm at the pad and I have a beat, I'm not gonna just start freestyling. I'm gonna start writing.
Right in your
You
time. And
know?
are there certain beats where you be like, oh, nah, like I actually need to take my time on this one because I
Yeah,
feel something like I got a
yeah,
concept and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some hard beats that you know,
Mm-hmm.
like if it's a banger or some, I know that somebody's gonna hear it. Put my time into that.
Oh, dope, dope.
Or
And
either or sometimes, bro, you just get inspired off the back. You know what I'm saying? You just hop on it, bro. Like, ooh, that shit sound hard. You
yeah,
gotta leave
yeah.
that because you're just inspired in the moment. You know.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it slows. It's a slower process. It all depends how it comes out, how you feel about it. You know, you're the artist at the end of the day, so
Mm-hmm.
it all depends on you. You know,
Yeah.
so depends on how I want to do it that day, type shit. Maybe today I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I want to gas up on something.
Oh,
Or maybe
okay. Like on
today,
the vibe and
yeah, you
shit.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm
yeah.
just vibing out today. Fuck it, I'm gonna gas up on this.
Yeah.
Or not today, you know what? Fuck it, I got this beat that I want to write to. I'm gonna go right to that shit. You know, I'm driving or something. You know, I just thought about this. Oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that beat. Oh, I'm gonna go write it down, put it in my notes.
Yeah, yeah.
Later on, I'll come back to that, add on to it. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll just maybe in 2 weeks later, I'll record that song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how it happens.
Do you just like have beats you walk around like you know you like them, but you haven't started and shit? So you like always have
Yeah,
something like to
yeah.
write to and shit?
I have some beats. You know, they be sending me some beat packages and stuff, so I'll have some shit right there, and then you know what I'm saying. We'll just start writing to it, bro. Whenever I have the opportunity.
That's dope. What kind of art? What kind of producers are you working with right now? Like that you like their
Oh,
beat packs and shit.
like Cypress, I got a little
Cypress,
Cypress
yeah.
Moreno. I
He's
got a
out
little
from
beat.
LA as well
I
too.
got a little
Yeah.
beat from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got some shit. I got the homie Cappy. You already know he be sending me some shit. The homie S Mob beats. Shout out the homie S Mob. You know what I'm saying? What's it called? Um, well, DJ Flip, you know what I'm saying? Eskimo, DJ Eskimo. Shout out to homie DJ Eskimo, you know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
For real,
yeah, yeah.
he be hooking it up, bro. He's the one that got me the beats with DJ Flip, blah, 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 you know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
dope, dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
there's a lot of producers too. Like a lot of these guys I haven't heard of as
Yeah,
well too,
bro, you
man.
know
You
what I'm
know?
saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
but they be popping, like, you know, they be doing their thing. Just,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, a lot of them, they're just, you know, it's just, gotta reach out to them or something, you know? Most of them are cool.
yeah.
Dace Hundo, you know, I'm trying to work with him. Supposed to get a little studio session in too. Well, it didn't happen. We got some, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some in type shit, you know?
Oh, that's what's up,
Yeah,
then. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I did a song with him too, with Gervin. Pulled up over there to Glendora.
Oh, all right, yeah,
How far
yeah.
is that from here?
Glendora, shit. I don't know, like an hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Okay.
everything's like an hour away usually
Yeah,
and
huh?
shit from here. Yeah, because we're like by the coast, right? So it kind of goes out that
Oh,
way,
we're in the
right?
coast right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
Well, like 10 minutes from like
Oh,
the
okay,
beach
okay,
and
okay,
shit, you
okay,
know?
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So like, what are some of the challenges, bro, that you see yourself as a young artist right now that you have like doing music and shit?
Challenges, bro. Some challenges, bro. Just everyday life, bro. That's about it. Go out here, bro. So
Like
just
like
your
regular
everyday,
life shit
yeah,
and
your
shit.
regular
Yeah.
life, bro. At the end of the day, we're humans. We're not like humans trying to do something, trying to make it out. You know, we're just humans trying to make it out, literally. You know, so it's
Mm.
like, fuck, bro. You know, like you just go through everyday motion, you go through everyday life, bro. You go through everyday battles. You know what I'm saying? You go through everyday struggles. And that shit hits home sometimes. That should be sucking. And then especially since you're so young, you know, sometimes you cope differently with things. Sometimes you don't know how to cope with things. Sometimes you don't know how to. You know what I'm saying, you're surrounded with the wrong people. You don't know how to do or go about this. You know, because you're so
Mm.
young. You get caught up in your own shit. Okay? You get caught
I
up in your
see.
own cycle, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
So
And
like knowing the game and shit,
yeah, bro.
basically,
So
it's a
that's
challenge
basically
for
what you
you.
gotta do. No,
Yeah.
no, 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 not even that, bro. I'm just saying, like, not even the game. I'm just saying in everyday life,
Like
your
life.
everyday
Yeah, yeah,
obstacles.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Like the
Like
challenges you encounter
life
for.
itself is a game.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you know that that's just like how it is.
yeah.
You know, like every day you go through life, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
And you have like a job, right? And
yeah,
shit. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, bro.
You ever
You
been
know,
fired from a job and shit?
nah, bro. I never
No.
been fired, but matter of fact, yeah, for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
and
but
I only
like,
ask you that because that's a challenge in life, right?
yeah,
Like
bro.
if you've never been fired before and then you get fired, like you're
Yeah,
like, oh shit, like what do I
yeah.
do, right?
That's
You get
what
me?
happens,
Yeah,
bro. You be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck, nigga, I have gone fired, but fuck, they're homies, but that's just how it be though. You know what I'm saying?
You just end up
Yeah.
getting another job
You
and
just
shit,
get
right?
another job though. Fuck,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's all you gotta do. Like, I mean, go apply to places or make some money, bro. Just make some money, bro. Just get off your ass, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You'll be all right. You know, as long as the rent is paid, like you got a roof over your head, you're gonna be straight, bro. Just
Mm.
go.
Yeah,
You'll figure it
recently.
out, brother.
Yeah, yeah,
You'll
that's for
figure it
sure,
out,
dude.
brother. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Bro, that's
That's for
it,
sure.
brother.
You know, I've worked a lot in my life and shit. Like when I was a teen, then I took some time off. I was trying to go to school and all that. And then I ended up getting a job. I want to say like at 21, dude, where I
Yeah,
started working. I didn't stop until just like 4 months ago. You
yeah.
get me? So I haven't worked for like 4 months. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put a lot of energy into this, the West Factory, and see what I can make happen and shit, bro.
Yeah,
Make it
bro.
pop, you know?
That's
That's
what you
because
gotta
I'm
do.
already getting on the like the older side. So I'm like, I don't really want to work for anybody anymore.
No,
Like I really want to just own my
mm,
own shit, you know?
you
And
wanna
then
do
so
it
I was
all.
like, let me see what we can get together, take some summer off or some
Yeah, you
shit,
know what
dude.
I'm
You know, I've been
saying?
fortunate enough to be able to do it.
And that's how it
Um,
is, bro.
but then I'm like, fuck. But then eventually I gotta go and get a job or something and shit, dude.
But that's why you gotta make it happen right now.
Yeah,
Like, you know, like right now that you have this time, fuck, you gotta go fucking full throttle type
yeah, yeah,
shit.
for
Cause then
real.
when once you back in your job, bro, you're back in schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I did that for like, I want to say 19, 20 years, bro. You
Yeah,
get me? Where
bro,
I'm
that
just
shit
kind
is.
of like, I got lost in this career. Not, I don't want to say lost because I
You
learned a
can start
lot. You
getting
get
the
me?
money, bro.
Yeah, I
You
learned a
start
lot.
living
But
comfortably.
then I was like, damn, I could have just been building something for myself where it's like I could always have it and shit. You get
Exactly.
me?
And that's
Because you're always making somebody else rich when you work for
yeah,
somebody, right? You're always like I used to work at this place where I used to have to come up with product ideas,
yeah,
bro. Like for a pet, for a dog, or for a kitchen product, or various different products. And I used
yeah.
to come up with the ideas, and I was only getting my salary, but the owner was getting the
He
sales of
was
the
getting the
product,
sales and
bro.
the profit
And he was selling to Walmart
and
and to
everything.
Target
You
like
know what I'm
millions
saying?
of pieces in some
So
days, you know?
imagine you knew how to make that product.
Yeah, yeah,
You
you know?
designed that product. You
Yeah,
had the money to put behind that product
yeah.
and the marketing,
Yeah.
and
And
you
I used to
sold it to
see,
them.
I used to see this owner put between 10 to 15,000 to make something and make like 150K, bro.
Exactly,
You
bro.
get me? Like easily and shit. You know, of course he had the salaries and all that shit he had to pay, you know. But I seen how a business work and I was like, oh man, I could do that. You get me? Like, and then I just
Mhm.
start building relationships in
You
that
gotta build
aspect. But
relationships.
that's
Get
where I was
close to
trying to get
people,
to on
man.
this point too. Was like relationships are important
Relationships
and
are
shit, bro.
important,
Not to
bro.
burn bridges or like when you say you gonna do something, you follow through, right? Because then the next time, them fools not gonna believe you and
Yeah,
shit,
they're
right? You
not,
know?
bro. That's why I be always following through, bro. Even if you like whatever happens, bro, I follow through, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Cause fuck, bro, like that's just how it be, bro. I always try to be flexible and work connections. I always try to fucking, you know, be like, if I say something, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it,
yeah, yeah.
type shit, you know.
Because I
So
was gonna.
like,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, yeah, that's so
Yeah,
like that's how I just feel like it's a good principle to have,
yeah,
because you can't just be wasting people's time either.
yeah.
I don't like
Exactly,
my
dude.
time being wasted, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like that shit.
Like right here on this podcast, we do scheduling, bro. So we're scheduled right now till mid July.
Yeah,
So like the third week of July, we're looking to book people already,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So like a month in advance, and I don't like to do more than a month because life changes, dude, for people, right? So I don't want to lock people in and they can't come, you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
But then I have people that cancel the day of, dude. You
yeah,
get me? And luckily, we got people that are come through.
yeah. You come
The
through.
people that are watching will never notice and shit. But we have people that be like, the day of, oh, something came up. You get me?
Yeah,
And I'm just like, oh man, you know,
like
like
damn,
I get
what?
it, I get it, but I just
Yeah,
be like, damn, you know, like
yeah.
yesterday
That's
would
how
have
it
been
be.
cool.
Yesterday
You
would
get
be
me?
cool, boy. You could fuck,
um,
man.
and then it just takes the time away from somebody else
Yeah,
too and
bro.
stuff, you know. And I
Nah, I
enjoy
feel
what
you.
we do and shit, do you know? So I think that's dope.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
that's one of the things I was gonna think would be a challenge for you. A lot of people saying they'll do something for you, but not
Yeah,
come through and shit, bro.
yeah,
Because I've
probably.
seen that in this business a lot. Like it's like willy nilly. I
Yeah.
don't know if that phrase is still relevant these days. Do people say willy nilly?
Nah, they don't say that game, but it's all good. They don't say none of
You know what
that,
I
bro.
mean,
But
right?
I know
Like
what you
somebody
mean,
will be
though.
like,
They
"Oh
don't be
yeah,
like,
bro, I
yeah,
got
I
you and
got you,
shit,"
my
and then
boy.
like they never pick up and
Never
shit, right?
got you,
Do
bro.
you does that happen to you
Yeah,
and
bro,
shit?
that shit be happening, bro.
Yeah.
I hate
Mm-hmm.
that shit. That's why I be tripping, bro. Cause like like especially when I have music videos or something, you know what I'm saying, and like I'll try to do this and I'll try to do that, or you know what I'm saying, and that shit just sometimes doesn't go through well, so you have to fucking plan it for the next week. Or like when I was trying to get my license too, or I was trying to get
Mm-hmm.
my license, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
was gonna get this and that. This did not happen. I was like, fuck, gang, I cannot do this. All right, fuck it. Like everything, you know what I'm saying? So like, but I feel like you just gotta work around it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
You got to make shit happen for
you know
yourself,
what I'm
right? You
saying?
know,
Like, there you
like there's
go.
a lot of people I hit up that never hit us back up.
That's what I'm saying. You know, they
And
don't want the opportunity, they're not gonna come,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But like, fuck, bro. Like,
But I've had people that we hit up and they got a bigger platform than us,
yeah,
and they'll be like, "Hey, I can't," and I'd be like, "Oh, I get that. That's cool."
uh,
I'd rather get an answer like than no
yeah.
answer and
The no
shit, bro. You
answer,
get me?
gang. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Exactly, bro. Cool. That's fine, bro. I'm not tripping.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you. You know,
Yeah, for real,
like,
right?
you
That's
know,
what I mean.
yeah,
Like,
for real.
I get it. You get
Yeah,
me?
I
Yeah, yeah,
understand, bro. Thank you,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. And then it's a trip because, like, so, like, for you, you're young, dude, right? You got a lot to look forward to and shit, you know? You're like at the, I would say to me, this is my opinion, on your prime. Like, right now is like your time, like, to make it, right? Like, to go full throttle and
Fuck,
shit,
man,
bro.
bro.
You
For
get me? You
real.
know, like at 21, going on 22. Because I feel like 25, 26, and this is my opinion, maybe the chat or anybody watching don't agree. I feel like at 25, 26, you're gonna have a lane by that time. Right now it's like you're looking for a lane. And
I'm
maybe I'm
looking for
wrong,
a
bro.
lane.
But right
Yeah,
now it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is my lane, but let me find my path. And
what I'm
then as
trying
you
to do
get
right
to
now.
25, 26, you're like, this what I'm gonna do and shit.
Type
You get
shit.
me? Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
type
trying to do
shit,
right
right?
now. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
find my lane.
Yeah, right?
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
find what I'm gonna do right
Mm-hmm.
now. Like there's a lot of different opportunities. There's a lot of different things that I would like to do
Yeah.
and pursue. Like you know, because of course, like, but
Because
it's
I've had
just
people
about
that do rap that tell me, I'm gonna do music whenever I want, but I'm not doing it as a career.
now you
So I'm
see,
gonna do this as my career. I'm gonna put
no,
my energy at my job. I'm gonna do this, and whenever I got time, I'll do this music thing. You know, and that's dope too, right? Because you
that's cool
figure out
too.
what
You
you
can
want to
figure
do
it
and
out because
shit. You
that's
know?
what I. That's look. That's another thing that's good because that's what I was.
Yeah.
For, you
See.
know,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
straight up. You know, so I just work and I get money, and then when I have like free time or after work or something,
Mhm.
I'll make time to go make music,
Yeah.
bro.
There you go.
On my
Yeah.
days
Yeah.
off, on
Mhm.
my days off or whatever, I'll make time to go to music, go do this, to go do that,
Mhm.
you know. And that's just how it is, bro. But like, you know, like, look, man, there's different ways to make money out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. For sure.
There's different opportunities, bro. You know,
Mhm.
and low key was like rapping is cool, man. Is all of that, you know. Find something better to do, bro. Fuck, man. Do that.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have a better opportunity game, fuck,
Mm.
man. I
And I
would do
think
that, bro.
also with music, bro, like you have to diversify too, right? Do
You
you find
do.
that as a challenge?
Yeah,
Like for
bro.
example, if all your songs sound the same, people are gonna
Yeah.
get bored. Cause that's I just read this comment that made me think of this. That it says we
And they
like
do though.
different, or else this world will be boring as fuck. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, people
Exactly.
individually are different, but if your music stayed the same,
Yeah.
people will tap out, right? They'll be
They
like, oh,
will.
that shit sound like
That
that
shit
last
sound.
album and shit,
Yeah.
right?
That's what
So
I'm saying. So that's why,
yeah,
like, lately, that's what I've been trying to do too.
like experimenting
I've
with
been trying to
different sounds.
experiment, like, with different sounds. Like the song that I got with Cypress, bro. That shit's like some emotional beat type shit. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like, something like that. You know, like some big sad type shit. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
something like that. You know, like some. You know, whereas to me, I usually be on some higher momentum and shit like this and that. You know, but I know what you're saying. But even then, like some people be trying to like put me on some like love songs or something. You know,
Yeah.
something like that. You know, but I feel like as long as you
You
stay in
have
the same
to,
genre,
yeah,
you know, you got the same genre, but like you said, you know, diversify. There's different
yeah,
people, there's different categories, you know, there's different crowds that you want to get to.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like some people want to
Listen to this,
listen to music and blaze a blunt,
yeah. And some
right?
people
Some
want
people
to,
want to
yeah.
listen to music and dance.
Some
Some
people
people
want that
want to
at
listen to
club,
music and cruise. Like me,
yeah,
I like to listen to music while I'm driving. I
yeah. Me
mostly
too,
listen to
me
music when I
too,
drive.
me
Other
too.
than that,
I listen to
like I'm
music,
not really listening to
yeah.
music and
I'm
shit, you
not
know? Yeah, yeah.
when I drive,
I don't like clubbing. I don't like dancing and shit like that, you know?
when
Yeah,
I
yeah.
drive, bro. That's when I do my shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. So you have
Just
to make sounds for all the
yeah,
different
I
folks,
like
right?
blazing it. I like smoking weed. I roll a
Mm-hmm.
blunt, go take a drive around. That's it.
Uh-huh.
You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
bro.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like you said earlier, bro, play the same song like 50 times. I'll be doing that, bro. If I fuck with that song, I'll be playing that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, how it is, you know?
Yeah, right? Yeah. And what's your favorite song that you've made dude, for yourself?
Man, I got some bangers, but like I have
So
some
people
unreleased
on the
ones.
on here can go and check it
So
out, bro.
okay,
You
so
know,
like
like which one would you?
that I've dropped,
Mm-hmm.
I think Have You Ever, Block Babies, um, those are
Block
hard.
Babies. That
Yeah,
sounds like a hard ass song.
Block
Yeah, yeah.
Babies with RP the Homie Slabs, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I have that other song, or what did I say? Oh, Bruce Wayne is cool too. And you know what I'm saying? That's just hard, you know.
You put a
Um,
lot of energy into those and
yeah,
shit. Yeah.
yeah, those are some good songs. Road Running is smooth. I got some bangers that I'm gonna drop soon. Oh, Plain Jane is hard. Not the One is hard too. Those are bangers, you know.
Plain Jane's the one you have on your Instagram with
Shit active.
is it?
Yeah,
With the car?
yeah,
Yeah,
that
that one's
one.
banging. I heard that one.
Have
Plain
you
Jane.
ever? No, Have You Ever is the one with the car with the
Oh, okay,
Lambo
that's the
with the
one I
Lambo
heard.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That's the
Oh,
Have You Ever one off the
oh,
Doggy Dog. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's one of my favorite ones. Honestly, that one.
Mm-hmm.
The Have You Ever one with Baby Runner. DJ Flip popped out to that video.
Oh, okay,
That's
that
the
one.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
And then other than that, I got that other song that I got dropping. That shit like every day. That Cypress.
Mm-hmm.
Hard, bro. That one, the Tommy Guns. I got some unreleased banging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So I just
And then
be
how do you like I know that this is very common for artists to have a lot of music that they haven't released yet, right?
yeah,
Like how do you plan your releases and shit?
man.
Do you just like I feel like dropping a new song?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Just like
I
that,
feel
yeah?
like now is the time or something. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like something like I feel like damn, I haven't dropped a song in this long. Like, all right, let me drop. You know, like something like that. You
All
know,
right. Yeah, yeah.
I be liking to handle like a lot of my personal shit too beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Cause then when I'm not in the right state of mind, I
Like
can't really
promo the music
promo the
and
music.
shit.
You know, none of that, bro. You don't really want to do none of that.
Mm-hmm.
So like I be trying to do that. You know, just
Nice.
to stay. You know, like about it. But
No, that makes sense and shit, dude. Cause yeah, if you can just drop a song and you don't promo it, it'll just get lost
it's
and
gonna
shit,
get
dude.
lost, you know. So you
Yeah.
always, whenever I drop a song, I try to put some promo behind it, you know, at
Mm-hmm.
least something, just so somebody could hear it, you know. Even if it's your Instagram, just put some money, first promote
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it does, right?
That's
Like
just
boost the post and
yeah, bro.
shit.
That shit's
Yeah,
cool too, you know, just some promo, you know, anything.
yeah.
But if I'm doing this and doing that, bro, then I'm not gonna put that much effort. So I'm not gonna put,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
So it's
like
about how you're doing and feeling in life
yeah,
and
you know what I'm
shit. Yeah,
saying. That's most though. That's most like when you have a label behind you, bro. They're scheduled.
yeah.
You know, they got the bread to put behind it. They got
Mm-hmm.
the promotion to go and do all of that. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
but when you're not with a label gang, it's just, well, fool, I got this. Do I have to? Do I
You,
have
you
the
did the
you
fun
know?
part of recording it. Now it's
Yeah.
like,
All right. Now
damn, I gotta do the work
I
part
gotta
and
do the
shit.
work
Yeah,
part, gang. You know what I'm saying? Now I
I
gotta
feel
get to
you on
work,
that.
gang.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
how
yeah.
am I gonna promote this? Now how am I
Mm-hmm.
gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? You know, like fuck. You know that you start all of that comes. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and I feel like that's like the kind of like the brain part that's kind of fun. Like that's where the creative part happens. You
yeah,
know, because then sometimes, bro, like bro, everything always happens like how it's supposed to happen. That's
yeah.
how I believe. That's what I
Like
believe.
in Destiny
You know
kind
what I'm
of shit.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
All
Like
right.
like everything happens how it's supposed to happen. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like so like happen how it's gonna happen. You know,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so like yeah, that's how I believe. So it's like whatever happens, it's happening for a reason.
So you don't get
And
mad
if
often and shit.
I try not to,
Yeah, yeah.
I be tripping, but
Mm-hmm.
I try to just be like, fuck, man, fuck it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let's see what the fuck happens now.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
it. All right, then my boy, like that shit didn't happen. All right,
yeah,
fuck it, my boy. Like,
yeah,
cause if I just sit there all day, bro, and I'm like, oh, this shit not happening. All right, bro. That was like a young me type shit. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm
You're
gonna
just
start
wasting time
flipping
now
out.
and shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, what? But nah, bro. When you just let that shit go and be like, man, it wasn't meant to happen like that, bro. Then guess what? Something even better happened. You know, it comes out even better sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
For real, bro.
I feel that. I feel that,
Yeah.
dude, for sure. Um, but yeah, dude. Anything else you want to like mention on here? Like, so you got new music coming out when right
Yeah,
now?
so I got some coming up soon. Be on the lookout with me, Tommy Guns, me, Cypress Moreno. I got some bangers coming out, so
Oh,
we're
my
gonna be
yeah, yeah, go ahead. My
we're
bad.
gonna be dropping that.
Yeah, no, I was gonna ask you. So Tommy Guns, working with Tommy Guns, you got plugged in with him. You were in the studio with him and shit.
Yeah, I pulled up to the studio with
Yeah,
him like twice,
he
bro.
funny and
Yeah,
shit.
he's
Like,
cool,
yeah,
bro. He's cool.
mm-hmm.
We went to Carnival right there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Shotty Bay and called the he performed right there. Shorty popped out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we was kicking it. You know what I'm saying? The whole time right there. He's cool, though. You know. The next day they came to drop me off all the way over here.
Oh
So
shit,
yeah, we
really?
was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
smoking up. You know what I'm saying? I pulled up to where he was at his hotel and shit. You know,
yeah, yeah.
he's cool. Like, and yeah, bro. You know, tapped in with bro the other day. So you know, it's cool. Gang was just smoking up.
Yeah, yeah, dope,
He's
dope.
young, bro. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
he's doing his thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So I
for
just
sure. Yeah.
that's right.
And
You
I see
know.
him everywhere.
Yeah, he's
Right?
everywhere,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
He is.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
What? He just be walking up and down the street. What? Like, what? I'll be like, everybody knows him.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody knows him. Like at the
Mm.
carnival, everybody knew him. I was like, damn, popping.
Shawty Bay,
I was
huh?
like, yeah, I was like, damn, popping. All right,
Oh,
for
that's a
sure.
trip. Yeah, yeah.
Woo.
And then
Everybody
feature
knows.
wise, bro, like as you work in your music path and all that, your music career and all that, like who are you looking to work with?
Man, what am I looking to
Yeah,
work
yeah.
with? I feel like some artists that I'm looking to work with is well, I've already worked with a good amount of artists,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I feel like
A lot of trending
a
artists
lot
and
of
shit
trending
too.
artists.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I feel like somebody that I would like to work with probably like Phoenix. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'll probably work with like Phoenix. That's somebody I want to work with. You know, Phoenix probably like Shorty. That'd be hard. You know, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The boy, that the boy's hard.
I haven't heard of the boy and shit.
You know, if he's from like the Bay Area.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's hard. Or like D
No.
Baby. D Baby hard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a song with D Baby, like some shit like that. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
that'd be crazy. But like that costs money, man. So
You gotta buy the
you
features
know,
and
that
shit.
costs money. So I just gotta get there first.
Yeah, yeah,
I
for
gotta
sure.
get there first, you know.
Or get popping
Or
where
get,
people
you
hit
know,
you up and
yeah,
shit,
you
right?
know,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. So like you gotta
yeah.
get there first. Just keep going, bro. And I don't know, bro, where going. Whoever
Mm.
shows love is gonna show some love, bro. And whatever
Mm.
they doing, it's cool, bro. You know.
And what's your ads, bro? So people can
Man,
subscribe or follow and shit. Do
hey,
you know?
follow me on Instagram at TubbsGetsaBag. You know, get me on YouTube. Follow that, subscribe. Go run my shit up. You know, I just drop some shit right there. Have you ever? It's on Latin Beats TV, so turn me up. You know, go outside with it. Homies right here at the West Factory, Sun Valley, baby, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. We trying,
Yeah,
man. We trying to be on the come up right here,
yeah.
dude. You
We
know.
going crazy with it, man.
But yeah, dude. And anything else you want to tell the folks out here, bro? You
Nah,
know,
man,
it's
I
your
just
platform right now.
bro.
You know.
Just hey, just tune in with me, bro. You know, keep on tapping with me. I appreciate all the supporters. You know, everybody who be running my shit up. You know, we from the A1A Valley, so I appreciate all my A1A babies who are out here tapping in with us. You know, I appreciate the people for having me. Shout out to homie Gervin. Shout out my people out here for having me here on the podcast and everything. You know, we just gonna keep doing it up and tune in, bro. We gonna go crazy. That's about it. You know,
Yeah,
we gonna
yeah.
keep going crazy, bro. Keep dropping shit. That's about it.
That's
You
what's
know.
up. You gotta be consistent,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You know,
that's
for
about
sure.
it.
You
Yeah,
know.
you know, just keep
Yeah,
dropping
yeah.
that shit. You
Yeah,
know,
and shout out Gervin for plugging
shout
us
out
in,
my
bro.
boy
You know, it
Gervin,
looked
you
like he
know.
grinding too and
He
shit,
grinding,
bro.
bro.
You know.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
man, that's the boy. He's, you know, right now he's working, bro. That's why you know, he's been grinding, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He had told me, hey, bro, honestly, this week, bro, I gotta get to work. I have to grind. So I told him, bro,
Yeah.
do your thing, you know. So I mean, I understand what he's on, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so cause we was out here for like 4 or 5 days, just working too. I had done something with the homie Messi RT.
Uh-huh.
I went all the way out there to Pomona to do it and shit, and then after that, he just got to work, you know.
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so shout
So
out
you
to
be
homie
moving
Gervin.
around too and shit, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
going everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get this shit, just trying to get to it, you know, somehow.
Do you have a lot of artists that reach out to you too and shit, bro? That want to
Yeah,
work
bro.
with you and shit?
Yeah,
Like barely
yeah,
coming up too
I
and
be
shit?
doing that, yeah, bro. I be, you know what I'm saying? They put, you know, I do be like charging them features though sometimes.
You
You
do?
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? A little on the back end. You know,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
some
nah, for
love.
real.
I'm not gonna tax them or nothing, but
Yeah.
you know, I do need my little thing. So, but yeah, they be reaching out. You know what I'm saying? They be showing love. You know, I showed a couple artists love too. You know, so. But yeah, bro, that's just how it goes, you know.
Yeah, it's a business at the
Yeah,
end
bro.
of
At
the
the
day.
end
You're
of the day, you
running a
know.
company for yourself,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's just how it is. But I mean, I be showing love, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I be showing love for real. So I
Oh,
mean,
that's
it's
what's up,
good,
dude.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we wish you the best of luck, bro. You young, you got a lot ahead of you and shit, man. You know, music banging and shit. Beat selections, dope, bro. I'm telling you, I'm
Yeah.
a beat person. I
Yeah.
love beats and shit, dude. You know, and you got a good team behind you, bro. People looking out for you and
Yeah, bro.
shit. Like you weren't even here when
Nah.
the homies asking, you know, to get an interview with you
Nah,
and
bro.
shit,
That's
bro. You
love.
know,
That's
which is
love.
dope, right? I mean, you know,
That's love,
you don't
bro.
even got to be in the room. People supporting you and shit,
That's
bro. You hear
love.
me?
Shout out my boy.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
for sure. I mean, we a small platform, but we do what we can and shit, bro.
Yeah,
You know.
bro. It does what
Um,
it does, bro.
yeah, yeah,
I was just talking to the homie. Bro, anything is good, bro, because we're all up and coming.
yeah, for
We're
sure.
all up and coming right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, we're all in the same place, bro. But like, you know, like we just gotta get to it, gang. That's about it, bro.
It is. It is. You know, I feel like, you know, like when you grind, the hard work that you put in eventually comes back, bro.
Yeah,
But
somehow.
if you're always looking for shortcuts or the fast road and shit, you'll come down just as fast and shit,
Type
bro.
shit.
You get me? But
Type
when you
shit.
put in the effort and all that and you stay humble and all that shit, bro, because there's people that blow up and then they act like dicks and shit, bro,
Yeah,
or
that's
forget
true.
who helped bring them up.
Yeah.
And not that I'm saying I know anybody like that, you know, but
Yeah.
um but it's like, damn, and then like, so if you
Mhm.
stay humble and you just keep grinding, bro, you're gonna be
Yeah.
in a good spot, bro. You
Yeah, I
get
be
me?
trying to stay humble too, but
Yeah,
sometimes, bro, when when you're a little too nice, bro, people just like. I mean, that's how it is, bro. I just be cool with everybody.
mm-hmm.
If they show me love, bro, I'm gonna show them
That's
love,
how I
bro.
am and shit, bro.
But if you give me some weird ass energy, bro, I'm
Yeah,
gonna return that same energy.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? That's
See,
how it is.
and that's
You know
because
what
you're
I'm
young.
saying?
But like to
Yes.
me, I've learned to just be like, all right, bro. You get me? Like I just leave it at
Yeah,
that.
and that's what I've
You get
been
me?
leaning to
Yeah,
learn.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I've been leaning to learn. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? How to just do that, cause
Don't get me wrong. When
that's
I was
life.
young, it was just like you would be like, "Oh, why'd you say it like that?
Yeah, you know what
What's
I'm saying,
that tone, bro?
you
You
know,
get, you
but no,
get me?
lately, bro,
Yeah,
lately in life,
yeah,
bro, I've been learning actually.
yeah.
I've been learning to like just
Some
let
beef
things.
is better just to leave as is, right? Like
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
You
yeah,
pick and choose your battles now.
yeah.
But
Exactly,
sometimes, you know what I'm
exactly,
saying. So
bro.
you just pick and choose your
Exactly.
battles. That's what I've been learning to
Yeah.
do, bro. Cause
Cause sometimes
it's
now
just
what
life,
I
bro. It's
yeah.
just life, man.
Cause one thing that I learned too sometimes, bro, like um somebody will be having a bad shitty day, bro, and then you're the first person they talk to, and you just gotta leave it alone because you know that you don't know what they're going
Yeah,
through sometimes, right?
that's how
And
it is.
that's one thing I learned. That's why I just sometimes when people are snarky or something, I'll just laugh it off. I'll just be like, man, it's not
Yeah,
even worth it, bro.
that's
You get me? Yeah,
You be
yeah,
like, all
yeah.
right, whatever, gang.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. That's how
But
I
I
be
know when
trying to
I
do
was
that.
young, I would be like, oh, why you say it like that? Oh, what's your problem? Oh, what you know,
Yeah, not
like,
even like that.
yeah,
Just like
yeah,
just like the same energy, like
yeah,
bro. You know what I'm saying? All
yeah,
right, my boy. Like just
for sure,
all
for
right.
sure.
But I know, man. You just gotta fucking. That's what I've been trying to just gotta be humble and just keep going.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Humble, keep going.
But
And
yeah,
we
you're
come
young,
from nothing
dude.
out here, gang. We come from nothing out here,
Exactly,
bro.
bro. You
So,
know, hey.
but you know what I'm saying? We come from nothing,
Yeah,
gang,
yeah,
from dirt. So fuck it, bro.
yeah,
Whatever, any love that I get, bro, I just take it to heart, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Even though people might not see it, bro, trust me. Any love I get, bro, I take that shit
That's
for the
dope, though.
long run, gang. You know,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like, man, it's just I guess we all grow up, and just things we have to break out of, you
yeah.
know, grow up with
Habits
stories,
of growing
habits,
up and shit, bro. You
we
know.
gotta grow up and
Yeah,
get
yeah,
older, and
yeah,
gotta learn what comes with it and how to just be better, bro.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I've been trying to do. I just been trying to be better than myself
yeah.
because I was doing horrible a year and a half ago or
Yeah.
something.
And have
You
you
know,
noticed that sometimes when you're doing bad, like you're making that happen to yourself, huh?
yeah, you're
Right?
doing it
You
to
get me?
yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah,
doing it to yourself all the
yeah,
time. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to take the hard way out.
yeah. Because if you're in a relationship, for example, and you're mad as fuck because your girl cheats on you, let's
Mm,
say, or whatever the reason, maybe your
yeah,
girl punks you around all day and shit. Do you know?
yeah.
I'm saying, you don't know, and you're just
Bro,
mad and unhappy. The
yeah.
hard choice would be to break up, right? You get
Yeah.
me? But
Yeah,
that's what
no.
I'm saying. But people choose to
Man.
stay in a relationship like that, so they're
Yeah.
doing it to themselves. Or if you
Uh,
have a shitty ass job and your boss yells at you every day, but you stay there because you
yeah.
feel like you need it,
Uh,
it's like, oh, you can quit and try and find something else, right? You get me? Like a
just
lot
always
of the
have a
bad
background.
negativity, we put ourselves into it
Yeah.
and we keep it that way because we
Keep it
get
that way.
comfortable, we get
Yeah.
used to it,
That's a key word.
right?
Comfortable.
Yeah, and it's
Comfortable,
kind of
bro.
like, damn,
Comfortable.
what's out there?
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be a
Yeah.
girl that ain't punking you and shit. You get me?
There's gonna be someone who loves you,
Yeah,
gang.
yeah. Eventually, right? You get me? It's just you gotta be
Yeah.
willing to take that
Yeah, you
chance,
gotta be
and
taking
maybe
that
you won't
chance,
find
man.
somebody. I don't know,
Maybe not.
or
Maybe not then.
maybe you
Maybe not
won't find a
then.
better job. But at
Yeah.
least ain't nobody gonna be yelling at you. You get me?
It's
Yeah,
just how
yeah.
life works out.
Yeah, yeah. But I've learned that through life too, where it's like, fuck, like sometimes I stressed out about shit that I couldn't control, and I would be like, fuck, like why am I stressing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just find out tomorrow, and I can't
Yeah.
even control
You
it.
can't
Like
even
when you go to
control it.
court or something,
I be
right? You
leaving it
get
in
me?
God's hands sometimes.
Yeah,
I just leave
exactly.
everything in His
And just try
hands.
and shake it off, bro.
Yeah,
Like fuck this
straight
and
up.
shit,
You know what I'm saying? That's what I be doing. That's
Yeah,
how,
yeah,
as I grew older, that's what I started. That's sometimes how I just don't get mad or how sometimes I just be living it in God's hands. I believe in God and stuff, but
yeah, yeah.
cool, but the streets, whatever, but I be leaving it in His hands. But sometimes it's better like that.
No, that's what's up, dude.
Straight
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
man.
Nah, but you got talent, bro. Don't let it go to waste, and just keep grinding, bro, and stay true to yourself and shit, man.
Yeah, that's probably
At
it.
the end of the day, you're only gonna have yourself, bro.
Yeah,
Wherever you are, when you go to sleep at night, it's just you.
just me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And
that's
you
about
gotta
it.
live with everything that you do
There you
and
do.
whatever you listen to, whatever advice you take, whatever that was and shit. Do you get me?
I take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it just goes, if it sticks, bro, it sticks.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if not, then it wasn't
Yeah.
meant.
Sometimes I get advice from my girl and or my friend or whoever, like a lot of people, and then but I don't do what they say. And sometimes they be like, then why you ask? Because I want to hear that shit.
Yeah, you want to
You
hear
get
what
me? It don't mean I'm gonna do what you want me to do.
What's
And
your
shit, you
opinion
get
though?
me?
Like, how do you think I
Yeah.
can do this?
At the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I think is right for me because
Yeah.
I gotta live with that
Yeah,
shit.
you
You
gotta
get
live
me?
with that choice.
I don't want to be like,
Uh.
damn, why'd you tell me to do that shit? You
And then I
get
did
me?
it,
Yeah,
and it
yeah. And
goes
then I'm
the
mad at
opposite.
you. I'm gonna be mad at myself and be
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I fucked up. I
Fuck
made the
it.
wrong choice
I
and
fucked
shit.
up.
You get me? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fucked up.
Nah, that's what's up. But nah, keep doing your thing, bro, for sure. And thanks for everybody that tapped in. Actually, you know, I don't know if you want to say anything, last words and
Yeah, I
shit, bro.
appreciate everybody who tapped in, man. Everybody who's on here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all who's watching. You know what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate y'all for hearing, bro.
Yeah,
for
for
listening
sure, man.
to us, man. It's my first ever podcast, so
Yeah, yeah. And we kept it straight on music and all
yeah,
that shit,
we
bro.
kept
You
it
get me?
straight,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
You know?
cool, bro. That's how
Yeah.
it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah,
We,
yeah.
you know, we trying to grow out here, man. You
Yeah,
know?
for sure, bro.
And,
you know?
and just, you know, get to this bag, bro.
Especially
like,
with what's going on right now and shit,
with
bro. We gotta be
immigration
more
and everything,
united
man.
and shit.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
you know,
With ICE and all of that, bro.
they
that
snatching
shit's
people
going
off the
crazy,
streets,
man.
bro. You get me?
Man, hey, bro. I mean, shout out to all of them, bro. I'm just, you know, my prayers to all of them. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah, yeah.
what y'all going through, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man. Like I know sometimes it hits home. You know, sometimes you know, but we gotta all stick together, keep walking through that straight line. You know, and man, fuck Trump and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, bro. Just keep going forward, man. You know what I'm saying? They just obstacles that you know you gotta keep going through, bro.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
shit,
for
man.
sure.
That's
Yeah,
just wrong though. What they doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just wrong. You're over here bringing like weapons of war to
on the
battle
streets of
people,
LA and
gang. You know what
shit,
I'm saying?
bro.
You're
You
trying to
get
battle
me?
people with
That are trying to
what?
prevent you from snatching people off the
Exactly.
street.
You know, so they're
Yeah,
battling
yeah.
weapons of war. Like, imagine somebody came over here and started doing that with them. Like, bro, that's just no, bro. That's all bad. You know, so
Yeah, yeah.
that's just out, bro. Like, man, it's all bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like they would, you know, they got families. We got families and everything, bro. So it's just like fuck, bro. Like, it's just like
Yeah.
whack. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
hopefully
saying?
they put a stop to it, man. They
Hopefully
got
they
curfew today again and shit, you know, but
curfew.
yeah, yeah. They got like 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Yeah,
curfews right now and shit,
the Amber Alert sent
but
out.
this shit done spread, dude. It's in Oxnard, Ventura, New York, Washington. Like there's a gang of people protesting everywhere right now, bro, you
You know
know?
what I'm saying?
So obviously this is gonna be some work, you know, to try and
Gonna
get
be some
past it
work,
and shit,
bro.
dude, you know?
Yeah, cause it's a big movement, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a big movement. It's just unjust what's going on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a judicial system or a court system built for the people type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Supposed to give the American dream and all this bullshit. You know, people are coming over here to try and make better lives for themselves and
Yeah.
for the people around them. You know, and this is what they do, bro. They come, they you know, they're terrorizing us type shit. You know, they're
That's
terrorizing
what
the
they doing.
people.
Yeah, yeah.
They're terrorizing the people, literally, bro.
Yeah.
There's people going to the bus stop trying to get to work, bro.
And they
They
snatching
over
them
there
up.
snatching them up. Imagine that's your
Yeah.
grandpa, bro. And
Yeah.
he wants to run or something. He can't even run.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what? And you just over there taking advantage of, bro. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
what
saying?
sucks,
Like,
bro.
what?
Yeah, no,
That's
definitely.
not cool, gang.
Yeah.
You know, that's not cool, gang.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so shout out to those people who can get away, bro. Start dipping out, man.
Yeah, yeah, for
You know,
real,
shout
man.
out
You
to
see
those
them
people,
coming
keep
and
dipping out,
you
gang.
know, fuck, you
Take
know.
off. Boom, boom.
And shout out to everybody
Yeah.
that's supporting that this is wrong, bro.
This
You
is
get me?
wrong, man.
And to be honest, f all those that don't think it's wrong,
Yeah.
dude. Because this
wrong.
humans at the end of the day, we all
Yeah.
humans and
Straight
we
up,
all
man.
deserve to be treated fairly, bro. Whether
man.
whatever your status is, and I'm saying if they broke the law, there has to be a process to get them removed, not just snatch them off the street and shit,
Bro.
man. You
You
know,
can't do all
they
that.
kids is waiting for them at home, and they dad ain't coming home, and what are they underage and they
Bullshit,
just at
man.
home waiting and shit? What do they
little
do?
kids over there waiting.
You
bro,
get
they
me?
even got
Yeah,
their mom
yeah.
or their
That's
dad.
what, yeah.
Hungry.
That's what I'm
But
saying, man. So
that's
you know,
just how
shout
it
out to
is.
everybody that's supporting that and everybody trying to do something about it,
Yeah.
man, for sure. You know,
Don't
and
open no doors.
what we need is our senators to step up and do something about this shit, man. You get me? Or we gonna have to vote for somebody else one of these days, man. You know, that is gonna support us like that, you know?
straight up.
But nah, shout out to everybody that tapped in. Appreciate y'all. We're not gonna do a tap in Thursday tomorrow because we got something lined up for y'all. Y'all see it tomorrow. We're gonna drop a promo on it. But we'll be back, and I am still gonna give that free slot away. So just stay tuned, man. You know, I'm sorry about that, but some came up tomorrow, and it's gonna be better for the movement and shit. So we're gonna focus on that. But we'll be back on Friday with Sinclair Millionaire out of Long Beach, California. So appreciate y'all, all the love y'all giving us, all the support and all that. So make sure y'all stay tapped in. Have a great night, everybody. Even if you protest, stay safe, man. You know, don't loot, don't burn. You know, just make your voice heard for sure.
Stay safe. Stay safe.